3:38.09, the championship record set in 2009 by Jamaica. Very much so. In lane number 6, they have Amaris Munia on the opening leg. Grenada on the inside in lane number 1. Looks like Amaya Chandler, who is leading off for them.
On your marks.
The Bahamas in 2.
We did see Heidel going under 334 earlier this year, champs. But that team, of course, not entirely under 17.
Off they go. 4x4 final for under 17 girls. Grenada, Bahamas, St. Lucia, Barbados, Jamaica, Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago, and Turks and Caicos Islands. The Jamaicans have gone out well. Britannia Bailey on the opening leg for them. She flies through 200 meters. Trinidad and Tobago moving well in lane number 7 too. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago showing best of all as they go through 300 on this first leg. Barbados, Bahamas and Bermuda all battling for the bronze medal. Still early days in this final. Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago just behind Jamaica. And the Jamaicans fly away on the second leg with the 400 champion Nastasia Fletcher. Won the 400 hurdles as well. Double champion here at Carifta. Bahamas going really well on this second leg.
Alexis Roberts there for the Bahamas.
Well, she is well behind Nastasia Fletcher and Jamaica at this stage. Alexis Roberts in the 200 final for Bahamas.
Dania Skeet as well, making up ground for Barbados.
Jamaica well clear. Bahamas right there with them. A fine race ensuing here. I think it's Kevin Gay Fowler, the 800 champion, is it, who is on this leg for Jamaica, but the Bahamians flying.
Jasmine Thompson takes over the lead.
200 meters to go on this leg.
At least momentarily.
The Jamaicans open the gap once again.
Battle on for third place as well. Trinidad and Tobago joining Barbados.
Jamaica in front.
Hand over to Trisha Lee Sutherland.
Sutherland in the 400 final for under 17 girls. Here she is anchoring her country. And even with 200 meters to go, it looks as if it will be gold. The Bahamas in second position. Trinidad and Tobago in third. They are setting up well for their hosting of Carifta, Trinidad and Tobago. But Jamaica dominant again. They want to sweep the 4x4 relays. They didn't do it at 4x1. And this is a fabulous way to start. They won't get the record. Trisha Lee Sutherland, though, well clear of the rest. Jamaica win gold in the under-17 girls 4x4s. Hands aloft, Bahamas silver, and it's Barbados with the bronze. Trinidad and Tobago finishing in 4th.
Fine race from the Bajans. They were well tested by Trinidad and Tobago for that bronze medal, managing to pull it out. But up front, of course, the Bahamas, Jamaica.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back to Kelly Real Talk. Today, we're diving deep into a powerful story of triumph, resilience, and Pan-African excellence. The Silesia 2025 marathon in Poland has just concluded, and once again, Africans and Caribbeans, especially our Jamaican brothers and sisters, dominated the competition. This isn't just about medals. It's about what this victory symbolizes for Black people worldwide, and why our governments in Africa and the Caribbean must step up to support young talent before it's too late. When you talk about distance running and marathons, the world knows the name Africa. Countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Uganda have produced legends who have rewritten history books. Athletes like Eliud Kipchoge and Haile Gebrselassie. At Silesia 2025, once again, African runners showed their dominance. Men and women from East Africa took the lead, proving that talent and endurance run through the veins of our people. But here's the reality. Most of these athletes don't come from privilege. They don't have million-dollar facilities. They run on dirt roads, train with minimal equipment, and still outperform athletes backed by multi-billion-dollar sports industries. That alone should tell us, imagine what they could achieve with real investment from our governments. Now let's talk about Jamaica. The Caribbean nation is globally recognized for sprinting dominance. Usain Bolt, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, Elaine Thompson-Herah, names that echo across the globe. But in Silesia 2025, Jamaicans shocked the world again, not only in sprint categories, but in the marathon events. Yes, Jamaicans are expanding beyond short sprints into long-distance running, breaking stereotypes and proving versatility. This is historic because it challenges the narrative that Jamaicans are only sprinters. It shows that when the youth are motivated, trained, and supported, they can break barriers and expand Jamaica's legacy in athletics. Family sports are not just about entertainment. Sports are politics, economics, and national identity. When an African or Caribbean athlete wins, it's not just a medal, it's a victory for an entire people who have faced centuries of colonization, slavery, and discrimination. Every time our athletes step on that podium and raise the flag, they are telling the world, we are still here. We are strong. We are champions. But here's the painful truth. While our athletes bring global pride, many of them return home to poverty, neglect, and forgotten promises. Governments love to celebrate them on TV, but where is the long-term investment in sports infrastructure, scholarships, and development programs? Let's be real. Most African athletes don't succeed because of government support. They succeed in spite of government failure. Think about it. Training facilities are outdated. Funding is inconsistent. Young talents in rural villages are ignored because officials only focus on big cities. In Jamaica and across the Caribbean, many young athletes struggle to get sponsorship. Parents have to sacrifice school fees just to buy running shoes. Some athletes even migrate to other countries, competing under different flags, because their homeland didn't believe in them. African and Caribbean governments must understand that sports are not a luxury. Sports are a global industry worth billions. Kenya earns massive tourism revenue because of marathon champions. Jamaica has built a global identity around athletics. Imagine if African and Caribbean governments pooled resources into sports academies, proper facilities, and scholarships for the youth. We wouldn't just win marathons, we'd dominate world sports. To the young Africans and Caribbeans watching this, remember, your talent is your weapon. You may not have fancy facilities, but you have determination, creativity, and resilience. Look at those who just won in Silesia 2025. They came from the same villages, the same neighborhoods, the same struggles. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Train with what you have. Believe in your ability. Because when you rise, you don't just rise for yourself. You rise for your people, your country, and the entire Black diaspora. Family, the Silesia 2025 Marathon is a reminder of who we are, a people of endurance, speed, and unmatched spirit. Africans and Jamaicans once again carried the torch of Black excellence on the global stage, but victories alone are not enough. We need systemic support. We need governments that invest in the future of our children. We need policies that nurture, not neglect. So today, I challenge every African and Caribbean leader. Stop clapping from the sidelines. Start building from the ground up. The next champion is already running barefoot in a village somewhere, waiting for you to believe in them. This is Kelly Real Talk. Kindly subscribe, share, comment, and like the video. Let's keep pushing for unity, progress, and real investment in our people. Peace and power, family.